lack that, right? It says, hope that is seen is not hope. You know what I'm saying? You got money in your pocket talking about, you're looking at your check talking about, I hope I get paid today. Or I hope I get some money, then you're looking at your check. That's not hope, that's not faith. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't worked no hours, you was sick, you was in the hospital, you know, and they're like, Lord, feed me. That's faith, and you know for a fact, right? You gotta have that. You have to have that, okay? Go ahead.
When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it.
But wait, I thought God come for everybody. He talking about cutting the wicked off. Cutting them off. You know, they ain't talking about putting them outside the house, putting them in the backyard. He's talking about destroying them. Because when we talk about, I was talking to these old timers about heaven. There's three types of heaven: outer space, the spirit world, and this heaven. When God brings New Jerusalem or the new heaven, it's going to be here. The wicked are going to be cut off. It's going to be a society of balance, honesty. All the things that people are trying to chase for in the wrong way, God is going to bring that here in the right way, and we're going to inherit that. We're going to be the ones policing the earth. How the American military goes into Panama and Syria, but we're going to do it the right way. When we hear about them Chinese, they're whooping up on the Japanese because they hating on them or whatever, some BS reason, we're going to go in there and set it straight, okay? The right way, you know, and everybody ain't going to be no police brutality. We're going to do everything the right way, because we were meant to be the polices and to be the rulers of the earth. That's why the so-called white man is making sure we're done, because once we know that, we'll take over. We already are upright people, you know, like we always we watch them pranks, you know what I'm saying? They'll do stuff, they prank people in the hood. And Jake, which is Negro, Latino, Native Americans, they react off of principle. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to me just off of, this is my principles. White person, they'll do anything for money. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't have any principles. They just have laws. You know what I'm saying? If a law's not there, they'll do whatever. Okay? Go ahead.
I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like the green bay tree.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at now. The so-called white man is in rulership and he's spreading his wicked like the green bay tree. Okay, that democracy, you go, if you're into the Middle Eastern politics, they hate that. At first it sounded good, you know what I'm saying? It always sound good with them, you know what I'm saying? You get millions of dollars with this and whoop whoop this and that, and they're like, okay, cool. Next thing you know, your women is acting crazy. You got strip clubs, your kids are fat and undisciplined, just like with Adrian Peterson. You want to be a football player? We give you millions of dollars. Now he's getting indicted for whipping his kid with a switch. Like what type of retarded thing is that? They basically control you and telling you how to raise your child. You know what I'm saying? That's the catch to it, and it's demonic. You can't tell no, when the Bible tells you, spare the rod, spoil the child. You know what I'm saying? That's complete wickedness to indict somebody behind disciplining their children. You know, but that's the catch to the so-called white man. All right, that's how his system works. Okay, go ahead.
Yet he passed. Oh, I'm gonna read it back. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree, and yet he passed away, and lo, he was not.
Yep. And no, he was not. Basically, if you read the book of Obadiah, you read the Bible much? Yeah, you got time. You always got time, you know, but that's honest, you know. So always increase. Just work on it. Get your chance, read the book of Obadiah. You gotta remember. Read the book of Obadiah, remember Edom, just a day so-called white man. If you don't believe me, read Genesis chapter 25. Read Genesis chapter 25. It gives a great depiction. He was red all over like a hairy garment. The only person I know red all over like a hairy garment is so-called white man. Okay? Because everybody at a point in time in the world had melanin. All right? They're the only race that came out with no melanin. Like even Japanese, Arabs, all of them have melanin. Basically, if they're getting that sun long enough, they will be dark as me and you. Okay? But the so-called white man, he turns orange, or closer, he turns red. You know, when they get them suntans and sunburns, they turn red. All right, you smack them, they blush, they show any type of motion, they turn red. Okay, because their skin is translucent. They're the only race of people that are red all over like that. So that's tangible facts that they're Edomites.